Hi there. This is a public service announcement to the muscular vegans of this earth. You may be doing more harm than good to you, yourself, and I. All three of us, we're going down in that shithole because of you and your aesthetic desires. I am a vegan. You are a loser. In 2008, I read a book. It was called Self-Healing Colitis and Crohn's. At that time, I had colitis, and I no longer wanted it. As fun as it sounds, shitting blood and wanting to die is not that fun. It's not as fun as it sounds. The book told me to eat fruit, and my disease would go away. And so I did. And it did. Ow, my shoulder snapped. So I healed myself, I got my life back. But I got skinny as a monkey bitch. Eventually, looking in the mirror at my body, I was not happy with what I saw. I wanted more muscle. It's a desire men have. It's like, we want to be the alpha male or something. Not everybody wants to be the top alpha male. I'm fine with like third place. Like, yeah, you go do the stuff. I'll look out around camp. I'll hold things down while you're gone. People think it's only women who have body issues. So sexy what I'm doing right now. This is so sexy. So women, I mean, we're all brainwashed by the media. They paint a picture of the perfect human and we have to copy it. It's like, oh my God, look at that thigh gap. I want that thigh gap. I had a thigh gap as a man. What kind of man is that with a thigh gap? That was me. Don't let a magazine tell you you're not perfect. You are perfect. There's no such thing as a flat-chested woman. There's just women. Beautiful women all over the earth. Women do not get a boob job. Men don't care. We do not care that much. We're having sex. We're concentrated on the amazing feeling. We don't care that there's things bouncing all over the place. Relax. It's a distraction if anything. Okay, I'm so far off track on this video. It's not even done. Where am I? What is happening here? It's supposed to be about, can you build muscle? Can you be muscular and strong and still healthy? And in my opinion, no, you cannot. If you take a look around, bodybuilders are dying in their 50s all the time. I hear this all the time. I hear the most people, I mean, maybe just because these are the people being reported on, but I always hear of professional athletes dying of heart attacks in their 50s, some in their 40s. And in my opinion, it's because they're putting so much stress on their body being an athlete and then eating the wrong foods, chicken breasts. We talked about breasts already. Don't eat the chicken breast. So many athletes think we need a gram of protein per pound of body weight to build muscle. Who started that myth in the dick? That's what I want to know, because it ain't true. It ain't true, homie. Look at that. That's like 0.5 grams of protein per pound. I'm big enough. How big a nigga need to be? But I will tell you this. 6 months ago, I started building muscle. I wanted to build muscle, and I noticed some things because I started increasing protein because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we can build a good amount of muscle on like just a fruit-based diet where you're getting like 50 grams of protein a day. I'm worried about that. I'm not sure it can be done. I want to try. I might do that next. In the past 6 months, I've noticed some things as I've switched my desire from healing the body, cleansing myself out, to building up, gaining strength of a wildebeest. I've noticed some things, and I've noticed it out on the vegan YouTube scene with the bodybuilders. Here's what I've noticed. 1, my stomach doesn't feel as good. As I eat these higher protein foods, I got my protein powder, I'm doing so much nuts and seeds, lots of vegetables, less fruit. This is not a healing diet. The diet I was on was almost fruitarian, and that is like melting away chronic disease. You could heal anything on that diet. Just believe it. Just believe it and you can do it. When I switched to higher fat and higher protein, yes, I did get stronger, a lot stronger. Ridiculous, so strong, oh my god. But I also noticed some side effects that weren't so great. My stomach doesn't feel as good. There's sharp pains down there, too much protein. I get the protein farts sometimes. Those things they scare me, and they should scare you. They are sulfury. They are sulfur bombs of shit. I also don't smell as good in this region. I used to smell like a blueberry forest, and there were leprechauns coming up to me back then, and they were asking me how I did it. And now it's more potent. I smell like a man now. Who wants to smell like a man? You man beast. That's not how people should. It's just a little more musky, more powerful. Like I could claim my territory if I stood out in the wilderness. This is my place. My skin also isn't as good as it could be. I just believe that we should have perfect skin, not a blemish in sight. That's our right as vegans. We should have that. It's everybody's right. But if you look out into the vegan bodybuilding community, we got Vegan Gains, Brian Turner, Vegan Physique, Jon Venus. There's others. What do they all have in common? They're buff as shit, their penises are large, and they all have acne. Coincidence? The penis one? What's that all about? I'd like to drink some of that water, what they're drinking. I'm not making fun of these guys for having acne. It's just an observation. I've noticed it, and in myself as well. I mean, I've suffered from acne since I was 14. This is like 22 years now in the making of the sad movie of my life. I'm sick of acne, and I've noticed some things. Too much sugar gives me acne, cooked fats give me acne, and too much protein gives me acne. And there's probably many other things in there. But I notice these bodybuilders, we have so much pressure on us from just wanting to be the shining light of veganism. Look, we can build muscle as vegans, and they're sacrificing their health for you. I don't want to do that. Vegan Gains, if you see his What I Eat in a Day videos, he's eating like an entire block of tofu and frying shit. It's like, that's not healthy. If you watch Brian Turner's videos is one video. I used to be subscribed to him, and I love this guy. Seriously, such an amazing human being. I had to stop watching him though, because he's frying all his shit. He's frying everything in olive oil, he's crisping everything up, burning it. It's like, this is not healthy. I'm a health nut, and I can't watch this stuff. I can't watch it. I need to distance myself from it. Another thing I've noticed is these bodybuilders, these vegan bodybuilders, are getting sick so often. I think Vegan Gains has had like 7 colds since my last cold. I haven't been sick in 3 years. And it's because I'm like conscious. I'm believing in the raw food hippie shit that these guys don't want to see because there's no science. No science. Just trust in your heart. You know it's right. You know it's right. So Vegan Gains keeps getting sick. His knee's not healing fully. He cut his dick off. I mean, just eat some more bananas. That'll all go away. Have you not noticed the connection though? It's these guys who are eating so much and so much cooked food that they're the ones getting sick more often. They're the ones having skin issues. They're the ones not being able to prance around in a forest in a miniskirt without feeling ashamed. I would not wish that on anybody. So it's just something I've noticed. These bodybuilders, Jon Venus, everybody, they're eating so much. The more you eat, the bigger you will get, and the more acne you will get, and the less healthy you will become. We can't do this. We can't sacrifice our health to promote veganism, to be like, oh, look at me. It's like, yeah, you have muscles, but are you healthy? Are you gonna live past 70? That's what really matters. So I want really badly to build muscle on a fruitarian diet. I'm being called towards it. I think it can be done. I do wonder, because if you can build muscle on a fruitarian diet, mostly fruitarian, I mean still vegetables, some nuts and seeds, mostly raw. If you can build muscle on that kind of low protein diet that's still very cleansing, you'd be the healthiest man on earth, or woman. Can you imagine that? I mean, I've only seen a couple examples. There's the Fruit and Strength guy, and he's very strong. He deadlifts more than vegan gains. And he's a little white boy. Man, I left a comment. I was like, isn't that what vegan gains benches? Not bad for a little white boy. And he got all offended. He's like, what does me being white have to do with it? Just let me be racist, you son of a bitch. There's also John Rose. He's on a fruit-based diet. He's very muscular. I mean, who wouldn't want that body? How big a nigga need to be? I'm so racist today. And there's also Barnana Boy. This guy I just found a couple weeks ago, and he's like got a decent body, and he's like mainly fruitarian as well. So I really wonder, can we do this? Can we build muscle on a fruit-based diet? Post it down below. Tell me, because I want to do it. And I'm sick of this high-fat diet. I'm gonna make a video on why I am leaning towards going back to the fruits, because it's not working. My digestion is jacked and my muscles are also jacked, but it's not worth it. How big a nigga need to be? It just rolls off the tongue. Let me say it. So I think we're done here for today. Let me know down below, can we do it? Can we build muscle on a low protein fruit-based diet? Do we really need, I mean, the lowest I've seen effective bodybuilding is 0.75 grams of protein per pound. Do we really need that? I would love to know. Because people like Lauren Lockman, he's got a decent body. He eats like 20 grams of protein a day. That guy eats the lowest protein diet I've ever seen in my life. So part of me wants to do it. I think I will do it. So we're done here. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you hate kittens. And subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you in the next one. I've decided to go ahead and eat eggs on camera like a douchebag. So these are eggs, and I just eat them. They're yellow. It's a can of Aki fruit, you piece of donkey bitch. You can take your thumb down, back up. It looks kind of like eggs. I got you. People just unsubbed and left before they found out it was the can. This was a bad career decision.